What's up, people? It is the Oracle of Elohim, and I do believe it is the 13th of May 2025. The time is currently 6:47 p.m. I had an interesting day, once I got finished my little walk or what have you. I went to check out some of the resources in the city I was in, the one that changed their gas prices, the one that must be infuriated by my presence and also participating in human rights torture. Yeah. So, like I said, I went to file a report at the FBI on yesterday. Yes, yesterday. Now, I went to something called Changing Homelessness Incorporated. They gave me a lot of flyers of different things, different agencies that help with resources. God is good, God is good all the time. However, it's the individuals that work at these agencies who either are delusional, or they are getting paid, or they are being coerced, or they're just jumping on the bandwagon to deny me homeless resources that others can obtain, but I'm being denied from it. So, anyway, I went to, after I left, the bus, it was like a bus that took my information. I tell you, anyway, yes, they took my information. They gave me flyers, a whole bunch of these, right? So I decided to go here, right here. I hope y'all can see that. And when I got there, these are the names that, I dealt with. And Nancy Baker, when I first got in there, she told me that they only help veterans in transition. So I'm not sure why she told me that, because as you can see, it says Clara White Mission. It says the times they serve breakfast, and they give you a bag lunch, and they have a food pantry available Monday through Thursday. And so I asked her, is there anything that you can help me with, like food? She said, well, we have food, but if you live in your car, I can't give it to you. This was her words. I said, oh, well, if you have canned goods, I could utilize the store. And she stopped me. She said, well, they have a new rule. If you don't have a home and you can't cook, I can't give you the food. I kid you not, this lady said this to me. Department of Justice, did I not come in there and see you yesterday? If you're looking at my phone investigating me first, investigate that while you're at it, okay? Thank you. So I stayed there talking to her for a minute or two, and it looked like she kept getting phone calls, and then she started having anxiety about something. I don't know what, but there's a fly in here, and I've been trying to kill it. But anyway, I just find it very appalling to be homeless, and if I truly needed some services, which I probably will if somebody don't, wrap up what it is they need to wrap up. Now, if these people have a food pantry and you're denying a homeless person services, what good is your service? And then stopping me abruptly because certain places you can utilize different things to get what you need done. But it's very appalling that now my stalkers, where I am going, they are making sure I am denied services when I am running out of resources, or my resources are getting low, and these establishments are denying me service. Attorney General Madam Pam Bondi, are you listening to my YouTube, my videos, my phone? Are you investigating me first? Investigate that too. Now, if it's for homeless people, and I already told you that, in the past, I felt some type of way like someone is trying to poison me. If you have other options and you only offer cooked food, that is different. But that place don't only offer cooked food, because I'm not considering where I've been and what I've had to deal with. I don't want you to cook my food. If you have other food, then I'm asking for that, untainted, that is, right? So I don't know who needs to hear this or who needs to investigate that particular service. Maybe one of my karmics is already living there, and they knew that, or they were warned, because I didn't go right in when I parked near their facility, and then I used my Google Drive to navigate me to this establishment. So therefore, if my phone is being cloned by an enemy, then they can certainly call that establishment before I get there, because it took me a good almost 30 minutes to get there. So, if this is not human torture at its best, and then I want to know who's doing it, DOJ. Because when I got to your office, you did act like, well, did you come to our office before? Yes, sir, I did. I've also visited either, I don't know if it was a Georgia office or an Alabama office, or maybe I was in another part of Florida, because I've been traveling so much trying to get help about this stalking and this depriving me of essential life things, just to be left alone when I'm pursuing legal means to help my situation, and then there somebody go, or there they go, intertwining their dislike of me and then denying me services that are supposed to be available for the homeless. Now, some people will be like, well, no, I don't know. I don't care what they will be like. Be quiet. What do you mean be quiet? This is my life that somebody is trying to take. Because if I don't have the bare essentials or the things to take care of myself, then they're trying to force me to be something that I am not. You know, it's a shame that some women just automatically give up their body for things. That's not me. And I refuse to have the United States of America or somebody in this country to try to force me to be something that I am not, or try to put me in a predicament that I should not be in, because you have resources for homeless people, but yet you are denying me, and I want to know why. And then you lie to me in my face because I wasn't on the phone with you. Oh, but I did make a phone call to 211 after calling another establishment. Let me see, what is their name? Sussabacher. See this right here. Call them. Some guy named Tim answered, and he said, "Oh, this is the male side. You need to call the village for the women and children." Okay, so he gave me this number here, right? So I call it, and who do I speak to for a fourth time? Was Tim. So how is my phone getting intertwined to call only Tim? Somebody's messing with my phone, Department of Justice. Like I said, my phone is being cloned, where I am not the owner and operator of my own cell phone to make business phone calls for my embetterment or my empowerment to get help from agencies such as this, because somebody is messing with my phone lines, like you're messing with my mail. And when has this become acceptable to do to anybody who say, I don't like her, I don't like what she stands for, I don't like that she don't like what we do, which is corrupt. But yet, this is being allowed to go on to try to slow burn somebody. Is that what y'all little coven group, your signature rise? When we want to get rid of somebody, we will slow burn them. And then you're shadow banning my YouTube, my social media platform, so nobody can't see me saying what I'm saying, because some people owe me something and I'm still waiting on my justice. But yet you're trying to stress this melanated woman out instead of doing the right thing that your agency, law enforcement, protect and serve. So when am I going to get my protection? And when am I going to be served justice? And when is my karmics going to be served judgment? Because certainly when I was calling 211 trying to get an overstanding of what's going on around here in this city, or what services can help, it was close to 5 o'clock, so I accepted that. When I spoke to Tim for a fourth time, that their office closed at 5. Okay, no problem. I accept that. But it's just a mere fact that he tried to transfer me 3 times to the village, he say. And then when he gave me that other number, it rang back to him. And then on top of that, he says he's a security officer. I said, oh, so you're the security officer for the male side, but if I were a male, you would be able to help me? Yeah, I will be able to tell you how it's ran over here. Okay, well then why don't you call your co-workers over there so they can pick up the phone over there so they can answer my phone call? But that was too much, like keep calling back 4 times. And then it's going to be 5 o'clock by that time. Okay, no problem. If people are allowed to be on their jobs to agitate a homeless person who thank God I'm in my right mind, but somebody's trying to push me in another dynamic, which I'm going to tell you, I'm returning it back to you, all of you who is trying to take my emotions and my mental state and mental clarity and bring it to shambles. I return it back to you, all of you. May you wear it, may it cloak you like a necklace, because I don't deserve this. And I'm sure I'm not the first person that you have done this to. And may the Most High make sure that whatever you intended for me, it returns back to you 7 ways worse. I decree and declare that it is so. You are not I'm not your project, and you are not my master. So therefore, when I come to your office for help, that's what I expect, help, not retaliation, because I stand up for myself and tell you I'm not accepting of what you're offering me, what you're dishing out to me, what you're trying to give to me. And that's even unto death. I am not accepting what you are dishing out to me. I haven't broken any laws, but however, have you? Are you allowing laws to be broken? Are you allowing people to have positions on their job to mess with somebody's livelihood when they come for a service that they are supposed to offer to the homeless? And who are your donors? Are they down with this as well, where you can deny to whom you feel like you don't like, or you were told to not service, not allow them to have the services that you offer? See, people, that's what organized criminal gang stalking is all about. People positioned in various facets and employmency to block, stop, or prohibit a person from normal activities of life, which can affect your mental state, your health, and ultimately what they would like is for it to take your life. But that too, I return that back to all of you. May death find you first before it finds me. May sickness find you first before it attacks me. Return to sender. You don't like that? IDC. Let's all get on the right page. If I come in there for a service and I'm seeing your face, then do your job. I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care if you don't like the way I smell or whatever it is. Do your job. You're not paid to be there to say, I'm not going to do for you because I don't like you. I was told not to do for you. Whoever told you that I want you need to be fired or reprimanded, whoever you were, who can make all these phone calls in this city that I'm in and tell people to deny me services. And then raise the gas prices on every street now, people. To make I don't know what I'm talking about. But if, somebody with a real heart and doing their job and not paying attention to whoever their boss might be who is corrupt, and they do their job and then get that heifer or that maggot fired, and then perhaps you can be sitting in their job looking at them like, you fool. I conquered you. I sit where you sit. Perhaps somebody feel like that, when you people don't want to do your job. I pray somebody do feel like that. They looking at you like, I'm going to have your job, I'm going to have your neck, and I'm going to put you in prison where you belong, harming innocent people. I speak that into existence and let it manifest in real time. Anyway. Yeah, people who play these little games with people's lives and think that it's cool or it's okay because you have the means to do that is not cool. And I want the Most High to avenge me of you. My ancestors too. My angels too. Because you do need to be dealt with. Not by me. Not the only people that I'm sending after you is the Most High, my ancestors, and my angels. That's the only ones I'm sending after you. Because I pray and I ask them to avenge me of folk like you. Expose you. Get rid of you. Whether it be you lose your job and you're in this situation. And then, with all this bad behavior and all this theft, things could get worse instead of better when it's your turn to be out here homeless. Right. Imagine that. Would it be like Zombie Land? Will you turn into a cannibal then? Or will somebody cannibalistic prey on you and be successful and eat you up? Because of the nefarious things that you're doing, and you're causing havoc in the infrastructure of the economy because of your misrepresentation of your leadership. I don't know, but is that a possibility? I was just thinking where somebody sent me the movie through my feed, and I think I seen it a while back. It probably was Stupid Randy, because I think he brought that movie home. But anyway, it was the girl with all the gifts. And it was about people they called the hungries because they turned into zombies. So all they wanted to eat was other people's flesh. Interesting. It makes me think of when this illicit drug that was on the street that all of a sudden just disappeared, or people stopped using it, was somebody at CDC doing an experiment with those bath salts I'm talking about. Yeah. The ones where humans was walking around here eating people's face. What happened with that? I mean, it started abruptly and it stopped abruptly. Why can't y'all do that with crack? Fentanyl? I'm just saying. Anyway, all I know is this is an injustice. When is it going to be fixed? And for those of you who know about it and sit in power, are you conspiring with this situation to take me under? And if so, why are you doing that? Better yet, Divine Supreme, will that happen or will they go under? I thank you for the latter. Because I don't know any of you other than if you're in the public eye and I have contacted you and I'm asking for help from things such as this and you're ignoring me, then you're also part of the problem. I didn't say that I wanted to sacrifice my life as no witness for you taking your time and bringing me justice. Now, if Sandra Brown and them stole something from me, why is it taking you so long to figure this out And especially John Williams, if he stole something from me, pretending that we are married, or got some helper or some man acting like a girl, pretending that they are me, why is this still going on? Or is it Tasha and Kenny or whoever, or Danielle or whoever? Why is this still going on? Or, people have had plastic surgery and things, and then they just all of a sudden retire from their job. Aramis, Delatron Hunter. I'm just saying. What is going on around here? Where people can be one way in the public eye, go have plastic surgery, change your whole appearance, and then be somebody else with a whole separate, different folks. I'm just saying. What is going on here? With all this identity crisis, identity theft, identity changing. Somebody's trying to hide something. What is it? That you're a thief, a con artist, a snake. You're tearing down the economy with your theft, and then you're making like, well, people have to work harder. The poor have to work harder, pay more taxes so you can get poorer, and we're going to continue to get richer. President Trump, can I have some assistance here? Because, like I said, I have reached out to the law enforcement agencies, and I need some assistance with these attacks on my life and my livelihood to stay afloat. I should not have to be subject like some third world country when I distinctively seen in different portals to enter in Florida, it says, welcome to Florida, the state where you are free, or something to that effect. Well, if that is the case, why isn't it happening in my life? So anyway, and especially for someone who has never been arrested, oh, I know why. The people who lied on me are looking like crap because you can't find anything on me. Only thing you can do is try to fabricate and put me in lousy predicaments to hope that the Most High will take his hand away from me to let me slip and fall so you can crush me. Wrong. Return to sender. Most High, let your vengeance crush them who are in the wrong, trying to harm me for no good reason other than to save their stupid face. Or should I say, their stupid character and possibly ugly face. Or should I say, may you be turned back in disgrace and your face be covered with shame for the things that you are doing and allowing to be done to me and possibly others. If someone has stolen something from me, where is it? And I don't want to hear anything about, oh, your ex said you and him was married. I wasn't at the court hearing. Somebody stood up in my name, and therefore they should be arrested because I'm over here waiting on your agency to contact me with my news and my justice. And like I told you before, if you started whole families, that is not my problem. especially when you started it on a lie, when you knew your husband stole something from the ex-wife, when I'm talking about Kenny, when I'm talking about John, a loser who was paid and his job and assignment was to try to harm and unalive me, to take my assets from me. And then when that did not happen, you still trying to cause a war, although you did say, I can start a war. So this is the war that you're starting. Your every city I go to, you try to turn people against me. You lie on my character. You say that I'm sick with something. I'm not sick with anything. Sick of you all and your foolishness and childish bullying ways that are very detrimental to my health, but by the grace and mercy of Yahuwah Elohim, I am still sustaining, and hopefully I ask the Most High that what this stress could do to me may return to every one of you who are allowing, who are doing this very thing to me, to try to have me in sickness or even unto death. May it return back to you. I don't care if you think your money is long. Most High, we don't care if they think their money is long. Because you can put a sickness on a person and their money can be long as Japan to Jamaica. But that sickness can eat you up faster than lightning, if the Most High wanted it to. So anyway, stop putting your trust in that money, honey, because the Most High at the end of the day is tired of all of you mistreating, mishandling, abusing, and neglecting your duties to protect and serve. And for the other ones who are actually causing this nonsense and attacking, he's tired of you too. Period. Because I'm tired of you. I'm tired of this stagnation due to other people trying to put me in a situation that I ought not be in indefinitely. Operative word. See, I'm supposed to be here so I could expose you. I'm supposed to be here telling you about this, what I have and what I am doing, to expose what you're not doing. So now that it's out in the atmosphere, the universe, Yahuwah Elohim, will you please intervene, intercede, and bring me justice as you pass judgment? Ancestors, would you please do the same, and my angels? Because this right here do not make any sense. Somebody trying to be a doppelganger of mine, clone my phone, obsolete me because they just know they're me. No, you're not. Did the Most High approve of that? If he didn't, then you already know you are a loser. Period. So anyway, homeless resource agencies, I don't know what y'all got going on, but this is against the law. If you're supposed to do a service and someone like myself come there and someone contacted you before I got there for you to mishandle me or to give me some tainted food, then I'm asking you, please don't do that. Please don't conspire with people who are losers and then, reap the consequences of being a individual with no integrity or morals. So thank you all for listening. Pay attention, people. I am not the problem. Problems are trying to pursue me, trying to take over me. But I thank God for his loving grace and mercy in his hand upon me. And those who are trying to pull the my foundation from under my feet, no, return to sender. May yours be pulled from under your feet. Period. Everyone have a good evening.